Hello everyone, welcome to a series of Financial IQ Decoded, your practical guide to financial literacy. Now moving ahead, we will see why a financial literacy is required. So as I've told you, the world is going through difficult times. This single virus has affected the whole world and billions, trillions of economy is being disturbed. It has caused direct as well as indirect effect. Directly, it has affected the health of many people, and indirectly, it has affected finances or economy of very big nations, the society, the family, individual economies, and indirectly, it has also led to a severe fear psychosis. And now we have to bounce back, come out of it, grow, and achieve our goal. Our goal should be to achieve a financial stability, and our goal is to achieve the power to withstand this financial crisis. This financial crisis can come anytime, but only and only financially stable, knowledgeable people can withstand this and bounce back. So what is financial stability? And what does a financially stable person look like or pretend like? Financial stability is a stage where these natural or unnatural disasters are not going to rattle your lifestyle or are not going to break down. Global slowdown are also not going to break down. Then loss of a job, loss of an income source is not going to hamper your lifestyle. And once all these disasters goes, a financially stable person has the power, has the knowledge, has the will to bounce back and achieve all his previous stages. And also he has managed his financial crisis properly. So financial literacy is required to achieve this stage of financial stability. And also financially stable people, they work on ideas, innovative things, and even in slowdown or disasters, their ideas work so brilliantly that they never goes in depressive phase or slow down, or their graph doesn't goes down, it always goes up. This is because they have acquired this financial literacy, and so we should acquire this financial literacy to achieve this phase. Secondly, there will be financial crisis coming every now and then due to many problems. So these problems, if we want to come above, we need to gain financial literacy, and this financial crisis, guys, are going to affect you through all angles. It is going to affect you physically, it is going to affect you mentally, it is going to affect you financially as well as spiritually. So how to overcome this? And this can be overcome through financial literacy. Now, physical problems. This is actually not in my scope. Just to summarize, to remain physically fit, we should do proper exercise, eat well, proper work and rest balance, sleep properly, avoid addiction, and maintain your physical health, because health is wealth. Now going beyond is mental health. Now this I would like to discuss more. So what are the mental problems and what is the root cause of these mental problems? This mental problem, as I have told you, this virus has caused indirect impact by developing fear psychosis. Now what are the causes? These causes are more of the negative thoughts, and these negative thoughts are generated by the social media, by the people talking about all the negative things, the print media, and all these negative attitudes. Then the most other causes of mental health are your peer pressure. My colleague is gone, he has achieved his promotions, he has achieved his success. Then your repeated failures in your business, a person who has started business and he's having repeated failures. Then nowadays, due to high competition as well as working hours, there are various relationship issues. The social media with all the negative things is trying to give us all negative thoughts. the volatile market, ups and downs in the market, as well as the corporate work culture, where the maximum means they have given targets, we have to improve the targets, and all this attitude, these all problems will lead to a mental instability. Now, how to overcome this mental problem? Very simple. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with positive thoughts, because I will tell you, all these problems are going to create a mental load on you. Then, how to develop a business? Never develop a business on competitive basis. Develop on a creative basis. See, we try, and there are two types of business models. Normally, a person, 95% of people, what they do is they copy the business or they produce the analog of the business rather than working on creative thoughts. If suppose a chai wala in Maharashtra, we have seen Amrutulya chai is famous. Every here and there you will see some chai walas. Every here and there you will see a tapri wala. They are just copying it, but no one is thinking of how to go for innovatives. There are many coaching institutes. There are thousands of coaching institutes, because in coaching they got a good business opportunity. So all are copying this way. But Byju's was the only one who could go for the online education system, and during this crisis it has not only surpassed everyone, but he has gone so ahead that no one can now capture it. So always and always find out the problem and try to give a problem solving product and make your business in a creative mode. You are not going to face lot of challenges, and the failures are less and the success rates are more. Then crisis planning. If crisis planning is not done, definitely you are going to have lot of burdens, and these burdens are going to create more of your mental problems. So what is crisis planning? In crisis planning, you should have some reserve funds, which is also called as contingency fund. On an average, speaking regarding your reserve funds, I would say that you should have a spare of your 12-month expenditure as your crisis or contingency funds. If you plan this, because it is seen that most of the crises remain for maybe 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. But if you are prepared for a worst to worst 12-month scenario, then the chances that you are getting into financial crisis are low, and the chances of bouncing back are very, very high. So guys, understand mental thing, what is the problem and what is the solution. Solution is surround with positive people, work on creative business plan, and always do a crisis planning. The next phase which is affected is the financial well-being. So why this financial well-being is important, and why this financial crunch is seen? Financial crunch is seen in people who have decrease in income, who have loss of job or loss of business, loss in the business, then excess of borrowing. Excess of borrowing is mostly because of buying liabilities rather than buying assets, and buying that on loans, and decrease in market demands. So this all will cause your financial unwell-beings. So why this is there? This is there because there is no proper planning. You should not use your savings in buying liabilities and getting them through loans. You should make a business which is a creative business. Very casual approach towards your financial management. Most of the people, when asked, "Sir, what was your taxations? How are you working on your taxations? What are your future plans?" The very casual answer is, "Sir, I am so busy that I don't look into this matter. I don't have time to look into these matters." So this is a casual approach towards your money. The most commonly, your money is there and unfortunately is looked by some other person. So wrong. If you have a car, you look after your car. It's your home, you look after your home. Why then? Why it's not for your money? You should look after, because you are the person, you know what is your profession, how the things are going to be. And so your money should be taken care by you, because you are the best just person to know from where the income will be high and where the income will be low. And unfortunately, many people you have seen, while managing the money, they will buy branded shoes, they will buy branded watches, branded goggles, branded car, branded clothes. But if asked regarding their legal advisors, regarding their financial advisors, the brokers, they will look for the person who will charging the least. Remember guys, if you will throw peanuts, you are going to gather monkeys. This is a very well stated statement. So always see, if you are going to look for a low rate people of this category, these people are going to be incompetent, and they are not going to give you the better advice. They are just going to repeat the policies of a person whom they are working from. So always and always go for competent advisors. Then reserve funds. You should have a reserve fund so that you don't get financially disturbed. Also, our age-old techniques and our upbringing, it always say that financial literacy is not required. And because of this, what happens is, if this crisis occurs, we are not able to sustain or withstand this crisis and bounce back. So these are the causes, and if you correct them, and if you withstand them, and if you try to improvise them, you are going to come about this. So financial crisis is not going to affect your physical, mental and financial health. Now lastly, it's also going to be affecting your spiritual health. So what is spirituality? Spirituality is a phase of contentment, is a phase where you are at peace. But tell me guys, if you are at stress, if you are at financial burden, are you going to be contented? Are you going to be at peace? Now if a person is on so much of liabilities, and corona has caused a health problem to whole of their family, and he is in problem, he is not able to get a good hospital because of this financial problem, is he going to be really satisfied or contented or at peace? No. So if you want to be contented, at peace, you should be financially free, you should be stress free, and you should not be financially dependent on others. Then only you are going to be at peace overall. Thus, financial literacy take home message is to achieve a stage of financial stability, abundance or freedom, and to overcome this financial crisis. Thank you.